And joining me now is the country's Parliamentary Affairs Minister, Pralhad Joshi. Appreciate your joining us, Mr. Joshi. As many as 24 opposition MPs have been already suspended. The opposition says this is an attempt to silence them from raising issues like price rise. You are trying to intimidate them by suspending them. How do you respond, sir?
No, I don't think there is actually, in fact, if you can ask me, there is no need to respond, because I have responded on the house, on the floor of the house, and I have responded outside the house before the media persons. And from the day one, we are telling, and I am telling on behalf of the government, that we are ready for the discussion. And yesterday also I told that Honorable FM may come back to house at any time, and we are ready for the discussion. And today morning she has already come. Today also said, if you want to start the discussion, you can, right now you can start. And anybody should show the courtesy that if somebody is not well, then they should wait for a week or so. There is nothing wrong in that. That also I conveyed, and I have personally spoken to them. Government wants discussion, and government is ready for the discussion. This I have conveyed it to Honorable Leader of the House, Honorable Leader of the Opposition in Rajya Sabha, and Mr. Adhiranjan Chaudhary in Lok Sabha, and many other leaders. I have properly conveyed it, and if they don't want the discussion, how can I help them? I have already told them. Today also I told in the Lok Sabha, probably you might have seen that.
No, Mr. Minister, you're saying that the opposition doesn't want a discussion. They are saying that the government refuses to set a clear time frame within which the discussion will take place. You are only making general statements that we are ready for a discussion. They claim the FM's illness was used as an excuse by you to delay a decision on price rise, inflation and GST hikes. That you have not given a clear time frame within which you are ready for a discussion. Therefore, they were forced to bring in adjournment motions. They were forced to raise the issue in the House.
Rajdeep, you can see my statement today morning in the Lok Sabha. She has already come. I said I am ready today, now itself. If you want the discussion in the Lok Sabha, first let us have in the Lok Sabha, because FM should be present in the both the house when there is a discussion is going to be held. I said first I want to start in the Lok Sabha if you all wish so, and you start the discussion now. If they are not ready, what can I do? I have only said, I have communicated them that FM is recovering, and her test will be done very shortly, and as soon as she comes, we will have the discussion. And this was duly communicated them, and today she has come back, and I am right now I said, even if you want to bill and other things, tomorrow we can discuss. If you are ready, we are ready. Government is ready. This is also I have communicated, and the floor of the house also I have said that they are not ready today. They said we don't want to discuss today. I have said I am ready today.
But Mr. Joshi, you know, this practice of
sat in the Rajya Sabha.
But Mr. Joshi, this practice, sir, with due regard, this practice of suspending MPs. Now, you know, this is again being seen like a red flag. You might recall, Mr. Joshi, that there was a session in 2010, winter session. Entire session was suspended by the BJP when they were in opposition over the 2G scam. At that time, no one was suspended. Now the government seems to have adopted a stance that if the opposition crosses what you believe is a red line, you will suspend them. As a result, you are only widening the friction. You are not letting the House run. It is your responsibility to let the House run.
No, Rajdeep ji, please try to understand. We have, from 18th session is on, we have talked to them, we have tried to convince them, and I have also said, even if you want to resist, even if you want to protest, you can protest, but don't show the placards, and don't show the placards exactly in front of the speaker's face, in front of the chairman's face, and don't climb the steps of the where speaker and chairman sits, and don't tear the paper, and don't throw the books. These are all the things we are requesting them, and even I have requested, and chairman himself he has requested, speaker himself, if they every time if they cross the line, and from days together if they don't allow to run the function and deliberately violate the direction of the speaker and the chairman, what can be done, you tell me? And I have told today also, I have told
what the impression the opposition,
when they demanded,
the impression the opposition gives me is that the Sir, the impression the opposition gives me is that you are not interested in talking to them in breaking the ice. In between sessions, why can't you meet the opposition and break the ice? Because we are finding in every session now, something or the other results in a breakdown in Parliament and then a logjam. We saw it last time in the monsoon session last year over Pegasus. This time we are seeing it over price rise. The point is are you reaching out to them between sessions and trying to resolve this trust deficit? There seems to be a trust deficit between you, i.e. the government, and the opposition.
I said to you, I have spoken to them, and Piyush Goyal ji has spoken to them, and even today we have spoken to them. And we are ultimately what we can do, we can request them, and we have already said, I have already said, and Piyush ji has already said, when I spoke to FM, when she is likely to be recovered and get the negative certificate of the COVID, she had indicated me that this week it will happen. Then I have conveyed that this week she is likely to come back, and we will have the discussion the day on which she comes, and this is communicated. And I said there are other issues, there are other bills, you kindly participate. Even in those bills, whatever you want to criticize, you can criticize. This is all duly communicated on the record, means on the floor of the house also, and personally to them also. I have spoken them. I told I can give my call records to even over telephone who have spoken, and after the adjournment I have spoken to them, and I have spoken, Piyush ji has spoken. What else we can do? And see, basically what has happened,
no, sir,
I would like to tell you, Rajdeep.
Sir,
see, they don't want to...
One minute, so what is the problem then? Sir, if you are saying... Sir, yes, go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
No, they are not ready to digest that the people have given mandate, and ultimately whatever policy decision and whatever the decision we are taking, they can criticize, but ultimately people have given us the mandate and we are running the government. They are not digesting that. They are as if feeling that we are especially Congress party and even some other party, they are feeling that they have only got to write the rule, and these people are somehow they have come and we should not allow them to function. This is the what attitude they are showing. This is what is very painful. This is ultimately democracy. They should accept that people have given the mandate and we are running the government, and we are with folded hands we are requesting them to allow the run smoothly, how to run this smoothly. They are not cooperating, and we have gone and with folded hands we have requested them.
No, so what is the solution? You are saying you have folded your hands, you have spoken to them, but clearly that has not resolved the issue. My question to you, sir, and I am asking this not just as a journalist but as a citizen, a taxpayer, we are watching what is happening every day in Parliament. There is a sense that you want to push the opposition into being seen as disruptors. You want to, in a way, convince the public at large that they are disruptors, they are wasting taxpayers' time and money. But at the end of the day, what is the solution? Is there a solution, sir, to ensure that Parliament functions effectively?
See,
we need a constructive opposition and a responsive government.
No, I think according to me, we are quite responsive and responsible government, and we are requesting them to be constructive opposition, and we are even now. Today I have told you, just assure, I have just few minutes back I have told in the Lok Sabha, you just assure that you will not bring the placards and you will not put it in front of the speaker's face. If you assure that and you allow us to run the parliament, then if speaker directs us, we are ready to move a resolution and withdraw and let the house function. They are not ready, and I told yesterday for tearing the papers and throwing it on the chairman, you express regret. They are not ready for that. Then also, anyhow, as far as Rajya Sabha is concerned, their suspension is going to end on Friday, and we are ready to take discussion next week, because all the opposition party, they have requested that we should start the price rise discussion on Monday or Tuesday. For that also I agreed, because I wanted to do it on tomorrow. But they said tomorrow we will not be there, our members are not there, you do it from Monday. We have said okay for that. Let them cooperate from Monday, at least. As soon as this price rise discussion start, let them cooperate.
So you are telling me
that. We are ready for any discussion.
So you are telling me You are ready to withdraw their suspension provided they give you an assurance that they will not use placards in the house, nor will they disrupt the proceedings. Am I correct? You are ready to withdraw the suspension also.
Yeah, yeah, you are perfectly. Yeah, if the leaders of the respective party, if they assure that, we are ready to withdraw.
And you are also, let me get this clear, ready to discuss all issues. For example, one issue which the opposition wants to discuss is the border tangle with China. Are you ready to discuss all these contentious issues? Are you open to all of them? Or will the government now dictate terms? The opposition says government will dictate terms to the opposition.
See, there is no question of dictating term. There are some sensitiveness, I mean, there are sensitive issues. At that time, the concerned minister and the opposition leaders, they are speaking, and we will arrange the meeting also as a nodal ministry for the parliament. We will arrange that. But at present, their insistence is on the price rise, and for which we have agreed. And they have also agreed.
Mr. Pralhad Joshi, I appreciate your talking to us. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.